Philippines to open world's largest IKEA. Manila, Swedish home furnishing juggernaut IKEA said on Tuesday it will spend 7 billion pesos $133 million to open its largest store and first in the Philippines. Under the plans, unveiled on Tuesday, IKEA Southeast Asia, the franchisee, will make the initial investment to build up an inventory of 9,000 types of products and to set up operations. The 65,000 square meter emporium is to open by 2020. It will include a large warehouse, e-commerce facility and integrated call center, IKEA said. IKEA will lease the store from developer SM Prime Holdings, which will build the outlet in the Mall of Asia complex, near Manila Bay. IKEA is opening the store in a Greater Manila that is bursting with 5 million households, many of which are buying condominiums thanks to an economic boom and rising incomes. Shares of local home furnishing retailers fell on the news of IKEA's plan. At the noon trading break, Robinsons Retail Holdings' stock was down 2.2% while that of Wilkin Depot had dropped 0.8%. Manila's benchmark index was marginally up. IKEA had 422 stores in over 50 countries as of the end of August, when the retailer closes its fiscal year. It attracted 957 million shoppers and generated $43.9 billion sales during the 12 months. The chain is deepening its presence in Asia. Early this year, it opened the first of 25 planned stores in India. Last week, it announced its first city center store in Japan, in Tokyo. It is also considering a move into Vietnam. IKEA said Friday the opening of its first Philippines branch, also the biggest in the world, would be pushed back to 2021 instead of late this year due to construction adjustments. Located at the SM Mall of Asia complex, IKEA Philippines is taking great shape but adjustments have to be made, IKEA Southeast Asia Market Development Manager Georg Platzer told ABS-CBN News. Whilst the building is taking great shape on the skyline, as can be the case with mega construction projects, the timeline is adjusted and firmed up as the project moves along, Platzer said. There have been changes to the schedule and the opening date will be in 2021, he added. No other details were disclosed. IKEA Philippines is working tirelessly to prevent further opening changes, Platzer said. The 65,000 square meter store, roughly the size of 150 basketball courts, will also be the biggest tenant of the Mall of Asia, IKEA earlier said. 2 floors of the 5-story IKEA Philippines will be for retail with at least 9,000 products, while the rest will be devoted to its warehouse, call center and e-commerce operations, Platzer earlier said. Its website, www.ikea.ph, is expected to cater to over 6 million Filipinos in the Greater Manila area. IKEA Southeast Asia earmarked P7 billion for the Philippine store, which would initially employ some 500 Filipinos, the operator earlier said. Are you ready for IKEA Philippines? IKEA finally put an end to the guessing game. It has been a year and a half after the news about an IKEA store is finally opening in the country made everyone excited. 2 branches to open soon. The company already made a long-term lease agreement with the SM group of companies. According to Philippine Star, after the 2 parties finalized the agreement, there will be 2 stores to open in Metro Manila soon. The first IKEA store will be at SM Mall of Asia, between the arena and the SMX Convention Center. This spot is an open parking lot so constructions might begin soon. Meanwhile, the second store will be at SM Fairview to serve consumers in Quezon City and those coming from the north. The project is still in development as the Swedish furniture giant is still looking for designers. IKEA Philippines is set to open in 2021. Looks like Filipinos will have to wait a little longer to see and experience IKEA on home soil. The Swedish furniture giant has confirmed that it is opening its first store in the Philippines this 2021. In an update on their official local website, IKEA has written that it's already preparing to make a new home in the country and that it's busy building up our business and learning about life at home in the Philippines. Come 2021, we will open an IKEA store in Pasay City to give millions of Filipinos easy access to a wide range of well-designed, functional home furnishing products at prices so low almost everyone will be able to afford them, the statement reads. No further details have been announced yet, but this new update puts the stores opening later than the reported completion date, initially by the end of 2020. Expected to be the biggest store in the world at 65,000 square meters or the size of 150 basketball courts, IKEA Philippines is set to open at the Mall of Asia complex, right between the SMX Convention Center and MOA Arena. Founded in Sweden more than 75 years ago, IKEA is the world's largest home furnishing retailer with more than 400 stores in 50 countries.